And good evening, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverET. Guys, we've got some crazy potential UAP evidence coming out of the Philippines. The Mayon Volcano is erupting and there's been a few sightings. Potential meteor slash UAP going into the volcano. And then there's some wavy, crazy stuff that's flying around, hovering for hours, guys. 4 hours. Initially, I thought it was a drone, but then as time went on, I realised that drones don't have that much battery life. I could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, like and subscribe to the channel. We do need your support. Support the public's evidence. Support disclosure. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to get straight into this. Afar TV, guys. I'll leave the link in the description below. Give them a watch. This is really interesting stuff. Meteorite goes into the centre of this volcano, which is the Mayon Volcano in the Philippines. Let's check it out. Crazy. Let's just have a look at that in real time again. Wow. Just looks like it's aiming right for it, doesn't it? Now, obviously, guys, we're going to get stretched light from this thing. It's moving incredibly fast. And it does. Look at that. It does look like it's just dipped behind the smoke there. Has it actually gone into the volcano or has it gone behind? I guess we'll never know, but it looks very much direct, doesn't it? Another thing as well, if this was a meteor going into the volcano, even though it would be a very small object, it would be travelling very fast. And I would expect, at the very least, a plume of smoke to come out of this thing. But there's nothing. Just looks like it continues, right? So, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Up in the air. Obviously, you're seeing lots of black twinkles in the sky, guys. It is a night camera. So, you're going to pick up every little bug and you're not going to get much detail, okay? But meteorite going into what looks like the centre of the volcano. Pretty compelling stuff. I would expect a smoke plume. There isn't one. But I'm on the fence as to actually whether it went in or was just in line with the volcano in the moment. Could just be one of them things, couldn't it? Just watch the clip all the way through. Make sure that there's nothing that I've missed that's obvious that I can look at. Honestly, guys, I'm not going to pay attention to anything that's too grainy and out of focus because, I mean, look, what's that? That's moving a bit fast for a plane, in my opinion. I guess it could be, but it looks like it's quite far away. And that thing's hauling ass. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Right, we're going to move on to the live cam. Same channel, but this time we've got daytime footage. And I'm telling you guys, there's something hovering around this volcano. I can't explain it. So we're going to take 10 minutes to have a look at it. Alright guys, so as you can see, the live stream has been going on for quite some time. 4 hours. 4 hours into it here, I think, or even more than that. And what we've got here is we've got something hovering here and here. And if I remember right, there's something in the middle as well that moves up and down this mountain. Very, very strange. Initially, I thought this might be a bird. This one that looks yellow here. It's not. It's there way too long. Then I thought this one might be a drone up here. It's not. It's way too big. And it's up there way too long, guys. And it moves very, very unconventionally shortly. But I can't tell you for sure because I'm not seeing the true speed of these things. They seem to be hovering. They are moving around. They're up there probably a lot longer than I would expect a drone to be up there for. A lot longer, guys. And that's where I'm really, really on the fence with what I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it off and I can't, basically. Now take a look at that object there. It looks quite flat. Looks like it's waving around a little bit. It's not blowing in the wind because even the slightest breeze would move such an object off one way or another, right? So this is where I'm at. I just want to skip into the stream a little bit because this thing does start moving. At the moment it's hovering. This one's hovering as well. We've got something else here that's hovering. Really strange. And I've gone. See, that's what birds look like, guys. For anyone that's like, oh, it's got to be a bird just hovering. Honestly, these are what birds look like when they fly away to and from. And these things are not doing that. They are just not doing that. So keep watching. It's nice when we get comparisons in the same video. Is that someone's kite? I mean, it looks like there's a bit of string there, right? And this is kind of what I would expect someone to fly a kite to. They wouldn't be up here with it. They would be kind of like at this height, maybe a bit higher. Anyway, we get to this point, guys. So this is... no. This looks like a 12-hour stream, guys. So this is like well into it. Maybe 7 hours into it or something. And you can see you've got an object here. You've got an object here. And this does creep up and down. It's very strange. This one hovers around all flipping day. And this one is very unconventional. That's a bird. But this one here is way too large to be a drone. It looks like the size of a car based on, you know, how high in the sky it is. I mean, from this distance, guys, and I've obviously filmed a drone on my hotspot from 200 yards away, and it was like a tiny little dot in the sky. This is way further than 200 yards away, one would assume. And yet, it's not a dot in the sky. This thing is large. It looks like the size of a car, right? And it's hovering, just hovering there very unconventionally. But there are moments where it drops down and it comes up and it looks like one of those UAP that's got like a piece in the middle that's missing, like a rectangular piece or a circle, you know, like them ones that we've seen in the past. And I'm just really confused as to how or what this object is doing up there. Look at that. Look how odd that is, guys. So I'm going to have to get several eyes on this because we need to get confirmation. To me, that also looked like it just sped up there. Look. And it's gone up and now back down. What the hell? So yeah, look. This is why... Oh, that was a dragon, no? Or was it a bird? Just disappears there. Don't know. Not entirely sure what that was, but that's mad. That's mad. And you've got another object here, and you've got one here. I really, really don't know what that is. What the hell, man? So, object in question. There's several, you know. There's now a plume of smoke appearing here at the bottom of the canyon, which is crazy. Look at that. So you know, guys, with this erupting, there's not going to be human life flying kites in this area. You know? Look at the eruption coming out of the bottom here of this volcano. So I don't know what the hell this is, or this, or this. But I do know that these objects are up there for hours. Hours and hours and hours. And you've got to admit, guys, that it looks really, really suspicious. It looks like something I've seen. You guys have seen it on the channel before. O-ring shaped UAP. I think Jack at Cosmic Road has also spoke about them before, questioned what they were. I mean, this is unbelievable because it's right next to an erupting volcano, and no one's going to be letting up a kite that high. No one's going to be reeling off a ball of string that long in this moment. In my opinion, that's just me. It's way too big to be a drone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. But yeah, I thought it'd be worth a share. And shout out to Maggie and the two others, actually, who made me aware of this, because it's interesting. I can't say with 100% certainty we're looking at UFOs, but if you go back through the stream, guys, there it is, still there. Yellow one, still there. One in the middle, still there. And this one looks stationary, I know, but it does move. If I just... See? See how it's moving? Very strange, guys. Now, I have seen one dragon in all of the time that I've spent looking at this morning, and it was very defined. It wasn't like the birds that go past with the flappy wings. I knew it was a dragon. So there is something going on. I believe there is also a cloaked craft that goes past. It's just a black, like, shadow, and it appears on the left and it comes across like this and sort of dissipates. There's something flying around this volcano which is staying hidden, and then you've got this unconventional flying thing here. It looks like the size of a car, this thing, but it does look like a kite, right? I just can't see a kite doing this and staying up there for as long as it is, guys. You know, we've skipped a few hours already and it's still there, you know? And look, I'll skip some more. Look at this. There it is, back again. You'll have to forgive me, guys, if I've pulled something up that's very explainable here, but here are my questions before I let you go to try and debunk this one. If it's a kite, what is a kite doing being flown by a volcano for several hours? Not even several hours, like a full day. This thing is up there, and it's been up there for most of the day, right? So that's just that object. We've got this one here as well. Questionable. What's it doing? What is it? Secondly, drone. How long can a drone actually hover? And would it look this big from that distance? Definitely not. It would be a small dot with some lights coming off of it. So I don't know where... I just literally don't know what to say. Other than strange as F. Could do with your thoughts on it, guys. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. And if someone could debunk it, please do. Because I've been scratching my head over this all morning. Alright, guys. We're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. Guys, like and subscribe. As always, we do need your support. Support the public's evidence and support the impending disclosure, which I think is really going to happen this year, guys. I think most of you know as well that something's going on with all the stuff going on in the world at the moment, and the fact that even President Trump is talking about this. So yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.